to some places they call accounting equation and profit equation. Let's only call it as what? Accounting equation. Right. So you will only understand this equation if you know you will understand that equation only if you know the meaning of these 5 words. Why is it? Using these 5 words only, we are going to create the accounting equation. Okay. Before that, let me test you all. Especially newcomers also listen. Accounting elements, O-level, A-level, Sri Lankan accounting, USA accounting, Australia, Somalia, Ethiopia, Pakistan, India, no problem. Any accounting has how many elements, Puta? 5. O-level or A-level or degree program or MBA or PhD, we have 5 elements. What is accounting elements, guys? What is accounting elements, girls, boys? What is accounting elements means? What does it mean? Any word in accounting, anything you record in accounting would belong to one of those 5 words, Puta. Api accounting le ownama ලියනවනේ guys, we write anything, no? It belongs to one of those 5. For example, I said this example earlier. හොඳට අහගන්න පුතේ, right? Okay? Concentrate. If you're talking, don't talk. Can you write beautiful in accounting? Why? Only one reason. It doesn't belong to any of those elements. Is it clear? So in accounting, if you want to record anything, it should belong to those 5. There are some students, okay, not in my class, but there are some students, they know Puta, furniture asset, building asset, motor vehicle asset, cash asset, stock asset. If you ask from them why those assets, they are unable to give reasons. They know because they had just followed that, they memorized. I want you all to understand and explain to your friend who doesn't know assets, liability, equity, income, expense, explain them why it is asset. First of all, say anything is known as asset, why Puta? Because it is under the control of the business. Is this my asset? I taught this, completed that. Chapter 1 I finished. Today I have to start chapter 2, a small recap, right? Is this my asset? Yes. Is this my asset? My phone is my asset? Is this mic my asset? Yes, it's mine. Is this fan my asset? It's not my asset because it is not under my control. I cannot make decisions on that. Is it clear? Right, okay. What is liabilities, Semi? I never taught this way. Yeah? I explained fully. Just a small recap. What are liabilities? Sinhalen kirana assets kyanne watkam, liabilities kyanne wagakim. Assets na sottu, liabilities na porupu, right? Assets are assets, liabilities are liabilities, right? Okay. So what are liabilities, guys? Okay. Wagakim. That means what, guys? You have to pay someone. You owe someone. You have to pay. Naya, kadan. Is it clear? So in a business, Puta, from the total assets, from the total assets, if you minus the liabilities, from the total asset, if you minus the liabilities, you get the remaining asset. No, we will think like this. If asset is 1,000, liability is 800, what is the remaining asset? How much? What do we call that 200? We call it as what asset, Pute? We call it as net asset. All these things I had taught in chapter number 1. But O-level students also don't know, Pute. Net asset, there is another name for net asset. What do we call it as? We call it as equity, which means from the business assets, how much does it really belongs to the owner? Owner's wealth is known as equity. Owner's wealth is known as equity. Everyone answer my question. Newcomer, oldcomer, owner kenek answer karanda. If I invest 500 rupees to the business today, right, okay? It's not just doing some plus and minus. Listen. If I invest 500 to the business, we have 0 assets, we have 0 liabilities, so we have 0 equity. Agree with that? Asset is 0, liability 0 means equity was how much? Understood with that? I am the owner, I am investing 500 to the business. Is it clear? You are the accountant. How much of asset, cash asset is in the business? 500. Do we have any loan? Then how much of asset belongs to me? That 500. That's what net asset means. How much of assets belongs to the owner in the business? We call another name as what, Puti? Equity. So do you all agree? From the total asset of the business, if you minus any liability, Puta, whatever is remaining is known as what, Puti? We call it as net asset. Understood or no, guys? Right. Answer my question. Right, okay? Trust me, your knowledge, you can ask from your friends if they're in group 1. They completed chapter 1. Final question we did was 2020 A level, 21 A level, 22 A level, 23 A level, 24 karena VAT එක තියෙන නිසා. They answered, guys. They answered. You can talk to them, no, guys, okay? So you will also be the same level if you listen, right? But I am bringing 1,000 to the business. What is this? I know I said, what is this? Cash. Cash is what? Cash is what? Mama, what කියලා ඇහුවා නම් newcomers might think cash කියන්නේ සල්ලි මුදල්. Likewise, no. If I ask what පුතේ, you should say out of those 5 what? Bank loan is what? You can't say any other thing. Bank loan means you go to the bank and you have, what means, what is out of those 5? It belongs to which category? So say me, guys, everyone, how much did I invest? 1,000. How much assets do we have in the business now? 1,000. Do we have any liabilities? No. That means if there is no liabilities, Puta, how much of asset belong to the owner? Which means if we close the business now, how much can owner take home? How much can he take home? Is that clear, everyone? We took a bank loan of how much? So 500 is what? This is cash. Cash is what? Concentrate, don't talk to your friend. Cash is what? Asset. Now how much is the asset, Puta? It's 1,000 plus how much? Do we have any liability? Yes. How much we should pay the bank? 500 means how much is asset? 1,500 minus 500. Still how much? Still it is 1,000. Is it clear, everyone? Based on this equation only, Puta, we can come to a conclusion. If asset minus liability is equity, assets equal, what Puti? Liabilities plus equity. Do you all agree? Using this definition only, we create this equation, and this equation is known as what equation? Accounting equation. So say me, what is the accounting equation? Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Everyone say me, I have 5,000 loan to pay and my assets in the business is 3,000. What is the total asset? I'll say again, I have 5,000 loan to pay. After I pay that 5,000, I will have 3,000. How much assets do I have? Again, I have 5,000 loan to be settled. After I settle the 5,000, I can take home 3,000. How much assets I have in the business? Again. I have a loan of 5,000 to pay. After I settle the 5,000, I can enjoy 3,000. Then how much asset do I have right now? 5,000 ගෙවලා 3,000 ඉතුරුයි නම් දැන් කීයක් තියෙන්නේ? 8,000ක්. 5,000 settle பண்ணி 3,000 මිච්චමයි ඉඳලා ඉපෝල කිද? 8,000. If 3,000 is remaining after you settle 5,000, how much asset do you have right now? 8,000. Here look, guys. If 3,000 is remaining after you settle how much? 5,000. How much asset do you have right now? 8,000. So at all times, asset should always be equal to liability plus equity. One final explanation. Listen. You see in the news these days, the assets are seized. People who sell drugs, illegal business activity, government is seizing. They are taking their assets. Why you know, Buddha, they are taking assets? Why income tax is charging 5, you know? Because people are unable to prove from where did you get these assets. Either your assets are created by owner's investment or it should be a loan. I am buying a vehicle, we will say, for 50 million. You will ask from me, So whose asset is it? Whose asset, Puta? Mine. Yours, how did you buy? I took a leasing. Leasing is what, Puta? Liability, 40 million. How much, even though it is 50 million, Puta, how much it really belongs to me, Puta? Equity is how much? 10 million. Do you all understand that, guys? Okay. So this equation shows the financial position of the business. Just because a business has more asset, it is not a rich business. So you have to know the asset, you should know the liability, you should know the equity to understand its position. So position කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඒගොල්ලන් rich the poor ද කියලා දැනගන්න එක. Is it clear? More assets means rich or poor? More assets means rich or poor? You can't say. More equity means rich, less equity means poor. So to say the equity, you should know the asset and the liability. Is it clear or no? So write down, take down the books. You should have a writing book. Yeah? You all know, right? Chapter 2. Right? Take down. If you all don't have a book, scholarship class ke liye itala right? Take a piece of paper and you should have a writing book now. Eh? No, chapter 1, we are in chapter 2. Take down. This is the first note you are writing in accounting books, right? Chapter 1 was all in tute, so you all write down. Chapter 2, heading, accounting equation. Same, so I have another way of explaining. I can explain that way, right? Nikang oheli andipa. Write down the heading, chapter 2, accounting equation. Write down below that. Do we have extra papers here? No, no. I dropped a message in your community also. You should bring calculators also, right? Can't use mobile phones and all. Should use calculators. Should write the notes. Then liyan do. Account notes liyan to inna panti, right? So write down the heading, chapter 2, accounting equation. Below that you all write. The accounting equation, write down. The accounting equation illustrates the accounting equation illustrates the accounting equation illustrates the financial position of a business The accounting equation illustrates the financial position of a business as at a particular date. As at a particular date. The accounting equation illustrates the financial position of a business as at a particular date. Full stop, continue. In simple terms, it shows the total assets. In simple terms, it shows the total assets. What else say me, guys? In simple terms, it shows the total assets. What else say me? What else? Total assets, comma, total liabilities, and the equity of a business, as at a certain date. As at a certain date. Right, but everyone say me, what is accounting equation? It shows the assets, it shows the liabilities, and it shows what? The equity of a business, right? Okay. Leave a line and write. The basic accounting equation is, leave a line and write, the basic accounting equation is, the basic accounting equation is write down next line, assets equal liabilities plus equity. The basic accounting equation is assets equal liabilities plus equity. Take that, sir. Okay. Right, everyone in this class say me, except newcomers, you all can just say because you can see the note on the board. Others should say, what is equity, say me everyone? Another word for equity? How are you going to explain net asset to one of your friends? Machan, business assets, goda, Mr. Kottugamaya, he has lot of assets. But now why is he selling the assets, say me? He's selling, he sold his house, he sold his LC300, he sold his equipments in the hotel. Why? Why did he sell? To settle the liability. After settling the liability, whatever asset he has, it is whose? His what? Equity. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Now we'll say I have like 500 lakhs in my bank account, but I have a loan to pay 400 lakhs. I have 500 lakhs in my bank account. I have a loan of 400 lakhs. How much I can actually enjoy? 100 lakhs. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Understood? Right. Okay. So asset is always equal to liability. How is this created? Using this. Here look, if asset is equal to liability plus equity, using this. If asset minus liability equal equity, asset is equal, minus comes here. What will happen? Liability plus equity. Is it clear? Then tamai scene negative. Next line, write down. When a transaction or event takes place, comma, it would impact. It would, what is the word, Buddha? It would impact. When a transaction or event takes place, it would impact. Can anyone say what does impact means? Impact means another word in English. Buddha, impact means what? Another word in English? Influence, but don't write influence. In accounting, Buddha, impact means has only three answers. Plus, minus, no impact. So if I ask you, in business studies, if I ask you what is the impact, you will say positive impact, negative impact, good impact, bad impact. In accounting, if I ask what is the impact, don't say good, bad. No. If I ask what is the impact, you should say what? Increased, decreased, or no impact. So I said every transaction or event, I said after the intake? No, what is it? Every transaction and event, sorry, not every. When a transaction or event takes place, it would impact one or more of the accounting elements. It would impact one or more of the accounting elements. It would impact one or more of the accounting elements. Guys, before business studies class, I had some money in my wallet. During business studies class, I bought this. What happened to my assets? Increased or decreased? When a transaction takes place, elements will change, Buddha. How much money you had before class? You had one money, no? From home you came out, no? You had some money in your hand, right? Did you give money to the bus? Obviously, yes. If you had paid money, what happened to your assets now? Increased or decreased? Decreased. We will say, here you got ₹1,000. You just picked up ₹1,000 event. What happened to your asset? Increase or decrease? You dropped my phone. Liability increase or decrease? I gave my phone to you. You dropped it. Now I'm saying, bring me and give me a new phone. Liability increase or decrease for you? What can you understand? After every transaction or event, accounting elements are what pute? Changing puta. Increase or decrease. Look what I had given, guys. After a transaction or event which takes place, it would what pute? Impact one or more of the what pute? Accounting elements. Full stop. Continue. In this chapter, we would be focusing in this chapter, we would be focusing to understand the impact of transactions and events on accounting elements illustrated under accounting equation. Illustrated under accounting equation. Right. Again, I'm saying if you were present last 2 or 3 classes and today's class you don't understand, this class is not for you. ඔයාට සෙට් නෑ මම. ඒ කියන්නේ මම කියන්නේ උගන්නන එක සෙට් නෑ. හරි? ඒ හන්ද මම පට්ට confidence එකෙන් කියන්නේ if you focus from now onwards, you should understand. Not you will, you should understand. Listen everyone. What did I teach you all? A transaction or event will impact. What is impact in accounting, everyone? Increase or no impact means what do you call? Zero impact. I said will impact, no? That means there will be a plus or there will be a minus. You can't avoid that. Now, we will say I came from like Katugostata, I had ₹200 in my pocket. I got onto the bus and I came to Kandy. I still have ₹200 in my pocket. I came by bus. What does it mean? I'm a bus eකට සල්ලි දීලා නෑ. If I had paid means my asset should have gone down right now. Is it clear, guys? Okay, right. So listen, Buddha. So in this chapter, what I want you to understand, what the examiner wants you to understand, they will give you the transaction. You should say, how is it impacting asset, liability, and equity? Understood or no, guys? Okay. Is that clear, guys? So read. I said in this chapter. In this chapter, we would be focusing to understand how a transaction or event would impact the accounting elements illustrated under accounting equation. Example number 1. All level commerce karat no karat mate එක අවුලක්ම නැහැ. Everyone will answer this. Example 1. Write down. Owner invested ₹600,000 to the business. You are at a very important point right now. Hari, very, very important point. Hondatama focus කරන්න පුතා. Owner invested ₹600,000 to the business. This is not done by guessing or anything. කවුරුත් guess කරලා කරන්නේ. Right, guys? Who are you? Everyone. Who are you? ඔයගොල්ලන් කවුද? Who are you? Accountants. Right, okay. So you are accountants of the business. You are going to record how this transaction has impacted the assets, liability, or equity of the business. I'll teach you all techniques. I won't give notes. I'll teach you techniques. Always when you read a transaction, always when you read a transaction, check whether cash involves or no. Repeat with me, guys. Check whether what? Cash involves or no? What does it mean, you know? What does it mean? I'll say in Sinhala, I'll say in Tamil. A transaction එක වෙන වෙලාවේදී එක්ක මුදල් එක්ක ඔයාට මුදල් ලැබුණා නැත්නම් මුදල් ගෙවුවා නම් we call cash is involved. Transaction நடக்கும் போது சல்லி வந்து போனா cash is involved. At the time of transaction, if you receive or if you pay cash, we call cash is involved. Understood or no, guys? Okay? Understood? Right. Say me. We'll see. Say cash involved now. Paid rent 5,000. Cash involved or no? Paid rent 5,000. Cash involved or no? Involved. Obtain bank loan 20,000. Cash involved or no? If you are a student like this, I can't understand. When I'm reading the transaction, at that time, if the business large for that, if you receive money or pay money, cash is involved. Is it clear? Purchase goods for cash. Everyone should answer. If you're not answering, you don't do accounting. Purchase goods for cash. Cash involved or no? So what's the purchase goods? Bought the goods. Yes, cash involved. You are paying. Purchase goods for credit. You bought goods for credit. Did you pay cash? You will pay in the future. At that time, did you pay cash? Then we call cash is not involved. Understood or no, guys? Right. Everyone listen. Read this. Say me. Cash involves or no? Cash involves or no? Cash is what? Cash is what? Cash is involved or no? Cash is what? Cash is what? Cash. Hari honda ya. Ehma ta man checkbook gya hota hariyanne. Cash is what? Asset. So now look at this pute. Cash is asset no. In business, cash asset will increase or decrease. You are accountant, you are in the business. You received cash or no? So cash in the business will increase or decrease. So you are look at this. Impact plus. Understood? How much? 600,000. What is that asset, Putta? What is that asset? Cash. So we write here 600,000 cash asset increase. Understood or no how to record that? Again, after this transaction takes place, is cash involved or no? Everyone should understand except the newcomers. Is cash involved or no? Cash is what? If you don't know to answer what, you are weak in what? That knowledge. Cash is what? Did you memorize cash is that? No. Mage wallet එකේ තියෙන සල්ලි මගේ පුතා. Cash drawer එකේ තියෙන සල්ලි, even though you stole the money, it is now under your control. Is it clear? Even if it is you took a loan, that money is under your control. Is it clear? So cash is what, everyone? Asset will increase. Is it clear? Right. Now there is a rule. What is it? There is a rule. For your group 1, I am teaching. Tomorrow I'll be teaching the second day. There is a rule. Debit should be equal to, you will study in chapter 3. There is a rule. What put it? Debit should be equal to, for you, what is the rule you know? Asset should always be equal to what, Pute? Is it equal now? No, then it is not complete. What is it? It is not. You thought you recorded? No. No. It should always be equal. Is it equal now? And you can't make it equal. Inky, pinky, ponky, father has a donkey, bear. Who gave this money, Puta? Me salli kohen daave. Everyone. Who gave this money? If owner gives, what do we call? If owner gives, what do we call? Capital. If owner takes, what do we call? Where did I teach you? Chapter 1, foundation. If owner gives, we don't say equity. If owner gives, what do we call? Capital. If owner gives capital, capital is what, Puta? Equity will increase or decrease? Increase. So 600,000 equity increase. Why? Because owner invested what, Pute? Capital. Look, it is complete. You recorded this transaction in the accounting equation. Is it clear? Guess karanne. You understand and you record. Is this clear? Did not understand this? No. Right. Owner invested 600,000 to the business. Cash involves or no? This is the step. Cash involves or no? Involves. Cash is what? Confirm no. If you have a doubt, don't study that way. Asset will increase or decrease? So what's this plus? It is the what pute? Impact. What is this plus or minus known as? It is the impact of the transaction. Then you decide from where did you get this money? Magic. No, who gave you the money? If owner gives, what do we call? Capital is what? I doubt. Capital is what? Equity. Capital will increase equity or decrease equity? Increase equity. Capital will increase equity. Why equity increase? Due to capital. Understood or no, guys? Right. Let's see. Don't write the example number 1. Example 2, Puta, I will write. And I know out of you all, like more than 90% will answer properly. They might be the newcomers, no problem. Listen. You will answer. I have full belief in you, right? Obtained a bank loan. Obtain a bank loan of rupees 200,000. Okay? Right. We have to show this in this equation. What is the equation? Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Some of you all might be wondering, income expense, දැනට මේක විතරයි. හරි? So say me cash involves or no? I'll ask from heart attack on. Cash involves or no? Obtain a bank loan. Cash involves or no? Bank loan. Cash involves or no? ඒ කියන්නේ සල්ලි ලැබෙනවා. Is it clear? Very good. ඒ කියන්නේ ලාච්චුවේ සල්ලි. Cash is what? Cash is what? Asset. How much will increase or decrease? Say me. Amount is how much? Amount is 200,000 plus or minus. Or you're going to just guess, Puta. 200,000 plus. What asset increase? Cash. Is it complete? Now are you going to guess who gave you the money? If bank gives the money, what do we call that in accounting? We call it as bank loan. If bank gives us money, what do we call it as? Bank loan. No? If owner gives us money, what do we call? Capital. If bank gives us money, capital. No. We call it as bank loan. And we should repay it. No. So bank loan is what? Liability will increase or decrease? What is the liability? We write here as the description, bank loan. Understood or no? This is chapter 2. Is it clear or no? We should show the impact of the transaction in this equation. Is it clear? But this is just the beginning. Is it clear, guys? Okay. This is bola. Understood, guys? Okay. I'll show you difficult stuff. We'll be continuously doing. Understood first one and second one? Understood? Right. Okay. Take example 1. Write down the answer. Example 2. Write down the answer. If you had understood, you should be able to explain to one person. You can teach. තාම පොඩි කාලයක් යද්දි ඕලල් කොමර්ස් ක්ලාස් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. නේද? ඇයි බං? මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඕලල් කොමර්ස් ක්ලාස් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ 27 බැච් එකේ ඉන්නවා පුතා නෝ. ඕලල් කොමර්ස් ක්ලාස් කරලා සල්ලි හම්බ කරන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. Why? Studying A level perfectly means O level you can, but you should do it properly. Yeah? නැත්නම් ළමයි පො. Don't guess, understand. If you have a doubt, you ask from me. I have full confidence that I can teach this in a simple way. You should also be interested to learn, not just for the sake of coming for a class you're attending. Right. Example 3 is going to be a challenge for you. If you can answer, it's very good, but I want with meaning, not just guessing on. Right. Example 3 also I'm going to write. Let's see who is going to answer. Example 3. Example 3, I have written a transaction. Show me how to illustrate that in accounting equation. Example 3. Purchase rupees 5,000 worth of stocks or goods. Stock yani the item, the inventory that you are going to sell. Stock. For a stationery shop, stationery stock. For a fruit stall, fruity stock. For a beef stall, beefy stock. Fish stall, fishy stock. Grocery, those grocery items are stock. For cash. Salli deela stock karan tiyanawa. Is it clear? Right. You all answer, you all can. But don't forget the technique. Go from the basics. Cash involves or no? Cash involves or no? I doubt. Cash involves or no? Yes or no? Or don't know? Yes or no? Salli deela. For cash means by giving money, we bought stock. So cash is involved, you all know. So sir is giving simple examples. Why? Everything cash is involved, you know. Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Right. Now let's see without guessing how to answer this properly. I'll think like a student. I am the accountant. The business is paying cash and buying goods. Cash is involved. Cash is asset. Plus or minus now cash. Those two cash increase. In this cash is understood or no, guys? Is that clear? Any doubts in that? Eke doubts tipanang mama neve visuduma denna one. Doctor kenek thamai denna one. When you pay cash, cash will decrease. Why did you pay cash? Nikang sir. Nikang. Why did you pay cash? You purchase what? You purchase stock. Stock is what? Stock is what? Asset. Stock will increase or decrease in the business. Wait. Some students, අඩේ මං හිතුවා මෙහි 5000 දැම්මා නම් එහෙත් 5000ක් දාන්න ඕනේ. I never said like that. I said Puta, it should always be, the impact should be equal. Here look Puta, what is the impact here? 0. What is the impact here? 0. But then you think no need to write no. You have to mention one asset has decreased, one asset has increased. Is it clear, guys? So look, read what is meant by like the second note I gave you. Read everyone. When a transaction or event take place, it would impact one or more of the accounting element. Here, how many elements were impacted? 2. Here, how many elements were impacted? 2. Here, 2. Here, 1. Is it clear? But it is always what Pute? Equal. Understood this answer? Salli aduna, cash aduna, stock value. Understood or no? Very simple. Eh? Is it clear? Right, okay. Take down example number 3 also. What's the problem? No? Sir, can I write the 5,000 plus and then 5,000 minus? Yes. There is no rule. You write the minus first and plus second. You can write 5,000 up and stock up and cash down, no problem. Or you can write side by side, no problem, right? Okay, there is no rule like that. Which one you should record first? Let's see who is going to answer the next example. Hari. Example 4. If there is doubt, then and there you ask the doubt. Don't wait until next week or don't go home and start thinking, right? Example 4, Puta. Owner withdrew rupees 1,000 for personal use. Owner withdrew rupees 1,000 for personal use. Owner withdrew rupees 1,000 for personal use. Once again, basic. Cash involves or no? Record that first of all. Record what happens to cash is what? No. In this cash is what? So in this way, in this, in that, in everything, cash is what? It will never change. Cash is asset, right? So say me how to show this. Hereafter I am not writing asset liability equity. A equal L plus E. Enough, right? Okay. Right. If you are confident enough, answer alone. Let me answer after a minute. I'll think like a student. Owner withdrew 1,000 cash. Owner is taking 1,000 from the business. Cash is involved. I opened the cash drawer, gave the owner 1,000. In the business, what happens with the 1,000 cash decrease? So done. Is it completed? No, no, there is a rule. What is the rule? At all instant, it should always be, even if you show this for a grade 3 student, he will scold. Equal nahi kiyala. It should always be equal. But don't try to make it equal. Some students are there. They try to make it equal. Why did you pay cash? Say me. Did you buy anything? No. Did you pay a loan? Who took the money? What do we call? Very good. If owner gives, we call capital. It will increase equity. If owner takes, what do we call, Puta? It would. Drawing is what? If I say what? Don't say me definition or description. Drawing is what? Equity. Capital is what? Equity. Drawing is what? Equity. What is the difference? Capital will increase equity. Drawing will decrease equity. Minus 1,000. What is the reason? Drawing. Understood or no, guys? Right, last example. Can I have basics product puluang? Hari? Example number 5. Purchased rupees 10,000 worth of goods. Purchased rupees 10,000 worth of goods. For credit. Purchased rupees 10,000 worth of goods on, if not, sometimes we can write on credit or you can write for credit. No problem, both same, right? On credit or for credit. Example number 5. Can anyone say me how to record this? First question, basics, don't forget basics. Is cash involved or no? For credit kiyanne mama danna දෙමළෙන් සිංහලෙන් ලියන්නේ. For credit kiyanne ණයට, right? කඩන්ක, I don't know. ණයට guys. For credit කියන්නේ ණයට. පස්සේ සල්ලි දෙන්නම්. I'll give the money later. Did you open the latchua? No, ණයට නිකන් open පිස්සෙක්. නිකන් open කරලා close කරනවා. Did you open the cash drawer? Cash is not involved. Now say me how to show this, Puta. If cash is not involved, think what did, guys, if we, ණයට means you are buying or selling anything, no? So if cash is not involved, think, did we buy anything or sell anything? You bought or sold, Puta? You bought. What did you buy? What did you buy? Sir, goods means what, sir? Goods means what? Stock. I wrote once, again I don't want to repeat. Goods means what? So did you give money? You will give in the future. Is it clear? Right now, did you give money? Then you start thinking, if cash is not involved, did we buy or sell anything? Did we buy anything? Yes. What did we buy? Stock. Yes, good. Stock. Stock is what? Stock is what? Assets. Increase or decrease? Here look, Buddha. Here look, here look, here look. Stock increased by 10,000. Will I write cash decrease? No. Is this clear? Is it complete? What now? What? Next what? If you did not pay, for credit means you have to pay. Have to pay whom? Creditors are what? We studied in chapter 1. Creditors what? Increase or decrease? Naya වැඩි වෙනවද අඩු වෙනවද? කඩන් කූඩුදු ණය වැඩි වෙනවා 10,000 liability. We should pay whom පුතා? What do we call that liability? Creditors. What do we call that asset? Stock. Understood or no, guys? Is this clear, everyone? Again, once again, look at this. I bought stock by, this is only stock. Lol. I'll demonstrate this. I bought stock. You are my accountant. You are whose accountant? My accountant. Balanda Buddha here. I bought and we paid. What happened to cash? He said what happened means you should say increase or decrease. What happened to cash? Decreased. Don't say cash increase for the supplier. You are not his accountant, no, you are whose accountant? My accountant. What happened to cash? Decrease. What happened to stock? Again, I bought another marker. What happened to stock? I said, passe denna. Passe denna means I'll pay later means I should pay. Should pay means what, Puti? Liability increase or decrease? Understood or no, guys? Okay. Here, stock increase, cash decrease. Here also stock increase. Here also we are purchasing stock. Here also we are purchasing stock. Here we paid cash. Here we say, I'll give the money. Then what happened in the business? Liability will increase. Understood or no, guys? Okay. Understood or no? Yes or no? I don't have confidence. Yes. Yes or no? Or no? No problem with no. Is that clear? Again. When you pay money and buy something, Puta, cash will decrease and that something will increase. Is it clear? Now say me, class fees is what? Class fee is what? You are paying class fee, no? Cash increase or decrease? Cash increase or decrease? Decrease. What else? What is class fees? Your knowledge increase or decrease? Asset increase. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Right? But if you don't understand the class, it's expense. How to record expense? Sir did not teach it. Until now, we came across asset, liability, equity only. Is it clear? But there are how many elements? 5 elements. Now we are going to see what are the other 2 elements in this equation. Is it clear, everyone? So again, let's start again. What is the accounting equation, everyone? ඔයාට O level knowledge තිබ්බනම් visit කරලා දාන්න. I don't want that. Just focus from A level. What is the accounting equation? Asset equal liability. Why do we study this chapter? Because the input of accounting transaction events has an impact on the elements. So we should learn how this transaction will impact these elements. Is it clear? For example, when we receive cash, cash asset will increase. When we pay cash, cash asset will decrease. When we buy stock, stock asset will increase. When you sell stock, stock asset will. So likewise, we show that in this equation, and there is a rule. What is the rule? I did not mention the rule. I just said the rule. What is the rule? At all means, all times, this should be always. If it is not equal, it's not a transaction. If it is not equal, it is not a. Understood or no, guys? Okay. Is that clear? Right. How many examples done? Example at the example 6. Then I'll go for the next one. Repaid bank loan. Repaid. R-E-hyphen-paid. Repaid bank loan. 50,000. Repaid bank loan. 50,000. Repaid bank loan 50,000. Show guys, you all try. Repaid means ගෙව්වා. You went and paid. Or paid bank loan. Repaid bank loan, how much? 50,000. Cash involves or no, guys? You can't pay using anything else, no? You have to pay using cash. Cash involves or no? Very important question. Cash is what? No matter what, cash is what always. Will increase or decrease? Increase or decrease? Decrease. Very good. Asset decrease by how much? Why did you pay cash? You settled. So bank loan is what? Increase or decrease? Huh? I can hear only crease. Decrease. Check your answer. Asset decrease, liability decrease. Is it correct? Welcome to chapter 2. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Asset decrease, what is the asset? Cash. Liability decrease, what is the liability? Bank loan. Understood? Right. Now, Puta, we are going to go for the next level sums. Okay. That means this is also easy. But until now, there was no income, there was no expense. Am I correct? Until now, I did not talk about income. It was always asset, liability, and equity. Let's write down, Puta. Take it as a note, Puta. Note at the NOT කියලා දාලා ලියන්න. note එකක් දාලා ලියන්න. The detailed accounting equation, guys, this is what equation? Basic accounting equation. No? I said basic. Balanda. Before this, what did we write? Here I wrote. What is it? The basic. Now I'm saying what? The detailed accounting equation includes all 5 elements. The detailed accounting equation includes what, Buddha? All 5 elements. Now very important, because this is the time where some students might get confused. They will say, "Ade mama 4යි 20 වෙනකන් happy, දැන් මට sad boy." Suddenly they won't understand this. So please concentrate. I will explain in a way for you to understand, but you should concentrate. Don't always be overconfident. "Ade make lazy." Don't think like that. Always you learn something, right? Balanda. Here. Detailed accounting equation. What is the basic equation, everyone? Basic equation? Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Okay. How many elements are there in accounting? Look at the board. How many elements are there? 5. So how many elements I had shown in the basic equation? But they are actually how much? 5. So I said one or more of the elements means it should be all 5. No? Now how to include income and expense? Define income. Income is anything that would increase equity. Is it clear, guys? Other than owner's capital. What is expense? Expense is anything that would decrease equity other than owner's drawings. Is this clear or no, guys? This is also accounting equation, but what is it, Puta? Detailed. Is it clear or no, guys? Again, what is the basic equation? Asset equal liability plus equity. Detailed means all 5 elements. Asset equal plus equity. Correct. Why so income and income increase means owner is happy or no? Owner's wealth will increase or no? Expense means owner's wealth will decrease. Take this equation down. You need that. If you need, no need. Asset equal liabilities plus equity plus income minus expense. Below this you all write down. මෙහෙම ලියන්න කමන්නේ අර කතා කරන භාෂාවෙන් ලියමු. Let us understand කමන්නේ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් වගේ කමන්නේ. Let us understand පොඩි ළමයින්ට වගේ. Let us understand how to record transactions and events In the detailed equation, Hari? Example. Number key example. Number? We wrote 6 example, no? Example 7 Example 7. Right? I know, Buddha, even though you are very good in O-level commerce, you would have taken A for O-level commerce, you will make a mistake in this. How, sir, you know? I know students. Hari? Example. Write down, Buddha. Paid rent rupees 8,000. Show me this in accounting equation. I will say, which equation, basic or detail? You are going to show that. Why you all don't know detail? In O-level, you never study detail. You only go with basics. Am I correct? In O-level, you never study detail. You only study what, Pute? Basic. Is it clear? Now say me, paid rent 8,000, show me in detailed equation. I'll come and check one by one. Karla pennanda. Might be wrong, no problem. You're learning. Paid rent rupees 8,000, show me this in detailed equation. Let's see whether you got it right or. Let's start like this. Cash involves or no? Cash involves or no? Cash involves or no? I like it. Involves, yes. So cash minus, no? Anit එක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Show me. Some of your mind voices I know. O level එකේ නම් equity එක අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ. මේකේ මොනවද දන්නේ කරන්න ඕනේ. මේක O level නෙවෙයි. Correct, no? Show me the answer. I'll say correct or no. What do you write here? Wrong. Wrong. I forgot accounting. Wrong. 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 I know students, but first of all, is it equal? If it is not equal, however wrong, you all know that, right? Wrong. Wrong. Why? No, why? Guest door you wrote. You write the answer and show. This was your. No, I want this. You don't show me this. Wrong. Whether the grade 3 maths problem at the end. Yes. As I first pen no hurry. Right, guys? Now look. That's the difference between O level and A level. O level, listen. O level, you will be happily doing this. I didn't even teach, but I know students know this. කවුදෝ ළමෙක් මට මතකත් නෑ. ඒ පැත්තේ. එයා මේකෙත් පෙන්නලා අරකෙත් පෙන්නලායි. අර මේකේ දන්නවා පෙන්නන්න. How? Cash involves or no? Everyone look, you are learning. You will understand, not just guess. Cash involves or no? Go. Cash involves or no? Cash is what? Asset. When you say paid, received means cash is involved. You can't pay using Mango. You should pay using cash. So cash minus 8,000 cash. Is it clear? People who has done O level or double AT whatever, you know you should do this. Am I correct or no? But I put you in trouble. I don't want this. I want you in this. Cash involves or no? No one can say, sir, I can't understand this. That means you never understood those things. Is it clear? The problem is, rent is what? Rent is what? Again, let's start. Cash involves or no? Cash is what? Increase or decrease? Done. Understood, guys? Rent is what? Expense. Expense increase or decrease? I can hear only decrease. Oya rent ගෙවද්දී, some students will say, listen. When you pay rent, some students will say, rent එක අඩු නා. පුතා, when you pay rent, සල්ලි තමයි අඩු වෙන්නේ. වියදම වැඩි වෙනවා. Expense will agree or no? When you pay rent, some people, rent එක අඩු නා. Rent එක අඩු නැහැ. සල්ලි අඩු උනේ. Cash decrease. Expense වියදම සෙලව වැඩි වුණා. කූඩුම් will increase. Expense increase 8,000. Now some students, උඩ පිස්සු බා මමද equal උත් නැහැ. ඔන්න grade 3 maths. Asset equal minus 8,000. What is this sign? Minus into plus is what පුතේ? It's minus. Understood or no? ඔයා මෙතන minus දම කියන්නේ මේක මාර ආතල් ජීවිතයක්. When you pay rent, expense is decreasing. Your expense will? That is the answer. Wait. මෙහෙ බලන්න. So, in O level, you don't have this. In O level, you have, look at this. Cash increase. Rent is what? Rent is what? Rent is what? Expense means equity will? Equity decrease because expense increased. Understood or no? වියදම වැඩි වුණ නිසා තමයි equity එක අඩු උනේ. සෙලව කුඩනාලා තාන් equity කොරන්නේ. Is it clear? Because expense increased, equity, you are being taught only this. But if it is there, puta, your expense increased or decreased? Expense increased. But sir, is it equal? Yes. Minus 8,000 is equal to 0 plus 0 plus 0 minus plus is equal to how much, putte? Minus 8,000 is equal to minus. If you have written here minus, puta, minus into minus, it will become what? It's not equal. Is it clear or no, guys? Understood? You want a good news? In A level also you won't get that much. But in my papers you get that. A level exam වල ඒකත් ඉන්නේ නැහැ. But ඒක දන්නේ නැතුව මෙහෙම කරන එක වැඩක් නැහැ. Is it clear? One day if you start teaching, you don't know. Student is asking, can you show me in that? Ek out of syllabus. Why did we minus here in O level? Why did you minus? Everyone say, you know this. I know that you know this. Why did you minus? Because expense increased. There I am saying show under expense. Is it clear? Take that answer down, guys. Okay, make it clear. Take this answer down. This one. Understood, no? Cash decrease, expense, what put the expense? Increase. Take that answer down, quick. හැබැයි එක සෙට් එකක් උත්තර දීලා තව සෙට් එකට පෙන්නලා ඔක්කොලාම හරි ගත්තා. ඒක හොඳ කතාවක්. Right, okay, write down. Some wrote plus, but they did not have confidence in saying that is correct. Right. So now right below this, puta. All right. The above transaction, below that you all right, below this answer you all right. The above transaction, could be recorded in the basic equation, as follows. Could be recorded in basic equation as follows. So how do you show this in basic equation, Buddha? cash asset decrease. Why this decrease? Can anyone say why this decrease? Why equity decrease? Expense, say me, expense increase. Is that clear or no, guys? Expense increase. Expense increased. Can I get a reply? You understood? If you pay rent, cash will decrease. Expense will decrease or increase? Expense. Viyadama adu wenna. Viyadama වැඩි වෙනවා. Is it clear? So we have to show like this. But you are used to what pute? Not this. You are used to what? This is easy. Teacher would have said, expense na equity adu karanda. Okay, teacher. ඇයි අඩු කරන්නේ? ඇයි අඩු කරන්නේ? Expense වැඩි වෙනවා කියන්නේ equity අඩු වෙනවා. So here we show the equity, no? Here we don't show the equity. Here we show what pute? Expense. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Understood, no? So Buddha, you all write down below this. You all took this down? Okay. Below this you all write down. Accordingly, if the expense column is not given, accordingly, if the expense column is not given in the equation, we could record any expense as a deduction from equity. We could record any expense as a, what put they? Deduction, or as a minus, as a deduction from what put they? Equity. Because, I'll repeat again, accordingly, if the expense column is not given in the equation, comma, we could record any expense as a deduction. How do I say? Deduction under equity. Is a deduction from equity. Because expense would decrease equity. Because expense would decrease equity. I'll repeat again. Accordingly, if the expense column is not given in the equation, we could record any expense as a deduction from equity because expense would decrease equity. Then kiwala balanda what of superior theory. Read and see that. You can teach anyone. Why are you going to minus expense from equity? Is it clear? If they give you expense column, can you record in equity? I forgot to say this. No, there was another student. She or he, I don't remember. Sorry. I saw the answer. Yeah, mehema kare me. Yeah, shape penda beluwa mehema. There was another student. I don't know who showed me this answer. Mehema pennuwa. Hey, if there is expense, you should show under expense. If there is no expense only, you could show under equity. Does it make sense, guys? Clear? Right. Guys, k at a cat means b at a is. T at a is. So if I show you expense, I don't want to show you income. Is it clear? What can you do for income if there is no income column? What can you do for income if there is no income column? Add to equity. Is it clear? Leave a line and write. Leave a line and write. Similarly, or you can write, guys, okay, simultaneously or at the same time, whatever. Similarly, you all right, Buddha? Income could be directly added to equity. Income could be directly added to equity under the basic accounting equation. I didn't want to give any explanation for that. You all understood. Is it clear? Expense එක අඩු කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් බුදා, if you can minus the expense, you have to add the what පුතේ? Similarly, income could be directly added to equity under the basic accounting equation. or basic equation. Example kiyak karada? 7. Example 8. Example 8. Example 8. I'll be very happy if you can answer this right, okay? Example 8. Received commission income rupees 12,000. Received commission income rupees 12,000. Good news, show it in basic equation. Right. Everyone, let's do it together, Pute. Cash involves or no? Everyone in the class, cash involves or no? Involves. Cash is what? Increase or decrease? 12,000 cash asset increase. Understood? Now what? Inky pinky ponky. Commission is what, Puta? I have mentioned there. What is commission? Problem. There is no column for. So, sir, මොකද column කතාවක් කිව්වේ බා? column එකක් නෑනේ. column කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ equation දෙන්නේ මේ column එක මේ තියෙන්නේ. මෙහෙම ඉරි දානවනේ ඕලල් කාලේදී. column. Have I given income expense here? Then what can we do? The question is wrong. No, what can we do? Directly you can, what Pute? Add to what? Equity. Can anyone say why? Usman sir only said. No, why? Because income will increase equity. Expense will decrease. Understood or no, guys? Okay. Make a තේරුණාද පුතා? 12,000 cash will increase. Why equity increase? Not due to capital. Due to what, Pute? Income increase. Is it clear, everyone? Is that clear? Right. How many examples done? 8. 8. Last example. Last example. Paid salary 20,000. No one should be copying from your friend or guessing. My class, I know what I'm teaching. Hurry. Paid salary rupees 20,000. Show in the basic equation. Always, if I don't say, it's the basic. Paid salary rupees 20,000. Paid salary rupees 20,000. Let's do. Cash involves or no? Very good. Cash is what? Asset increase or decrease? Very good. What did you pay? Salary. Salary is what? Salary is what? Salary is what? Do you have a column for expense? Expense increase or decrease? Expense increase or decrease? Expense increase, but you don't have expense columns. If expense increase, equity will? Then what are you going to do? Minus from equity. Now do you understand in O level why you minus expense? Because why you minus equity? Because expense increased. Is it clear or no, guys? You are qualified to answer the tute question. Turn to the tute. Take the first question, Putha. Easy. CD bowler sum. First one. Compare the first question and the page number 18 or 19 question. Turn. Why are you starting like this to answer question like, no, that's the MCQs. Turn to page number, I'll just show you. Page number 15. Page number 15 is, your group 1 had completed the entire tutor. They started chapter 3. Page 15, look, that is 2020 A-level paper, exercise 28. එහෙම ලොකු sums කරන්න තමයි we start from basic sums. Is it clear? Right. So only today and next week senior bowler. After that, I'll give different sum. Some classes, guys, I'll say some classes chapter tute is not this much here, but same type of sum continuously you have. You get 100 out of 100. But only when you see a real paper, you know, maths always you can answer the class sum. Why? Same pattern, same thing, number are changing. Suddenly you take Colombo resource paper, FWC paper. What the hell is this? We studied rice and curry. This is chicken biryani. We have to study from easy to difficult, right? Hariputa. So, turn to exercise number 1. Always bring a red color pen to my accounting class because you are self-correcting always, right? Okay? Don't use Tipex in accounting. If your answer is wrong, don't Tipex and write the correct answer. It's not a textbook. Wrong means take your red pen. Wrong, write the correct answer in red. Then only you know in which area you are weak in. Is it clear? Right. So look at the first question, everyone. How many transactions given, Puta? The following transactions have taken place in Namzu Traders. My name, Anit Patatiyenne. For the month of January 2026. So how many transactions are there? 10. What is the requirement? Illustrate the impact of the above transaction in the accounting equation. Easy or no, guys? Now I'll teach you who is model am I. I'll teach. Not you all. I'll teach. They will answer like this. Macha, me first one, owner invested 400. Example number 1. They will copy from the example. You don't copy. You just do as a fresh question. Is it clear, guys? Okay. But you don't want to always write A equal L plus C. This how you do the sum. Exercise number 1. First time no, you are writing in the book. Chapter 1 is what? Boring chapter, no? Okay. Write exercise number 1. What is the equation say me? Asset is equal to, assets equal, liabilities plus equity. If you can write straight and your hand is not crooked, no need to draw columns. If you think you will write like a train like this, then draw columns like this. Column. And no need to write always asset, liability, equity, Puta. First one, I'll do it for you. Got the marks. First one, I'll do it for you. It's very simple. Do not forget the basics. Everyone. Cash involves or no? Read the first one. Puta, cash involves or no? Read the first one. Cash is what? Don't see the example and say, now it's fresh. New sum. Cash involves or no? Cash is what? How much is the amount? Here look. 400,000. Cash asset increase. Who gave you the money? You are the accountant. You are not the owner. Who gave the money? If owner gives, what do we call? If owner gives, what do we call? Capital means what? Asset, liability, equity, income, expense. Equity will increase or decrease? Increase 400,000. Reason is capital. I completed the first one. Understood what to do, Buddha? Now second, third, fourth, fifth. Complete quickly. Don't discuss with your friend. Do alone. If you get all 10 correct, I won't scold. Do alone. Please buy calculators, Buddha. Right? Next class, I won't allow any mobile phones. Today, you might not need the calculator, but next week, compulsorily, you need calculators, right? Alura. It's okay, we have 25 minutes now. Only this way. Some are writing in papers, Buddha. Go home, take a writing book. One was not even in the example, but almost everyone got it right. I have some doubts in that, okay? Right, okay. So I'm going to discuss second one, everyone. If you have any doubts, please do ask from me. You are still at the basic level. So if you can answer this, very good. No means no worries, Buddha. So second one, obtain a bank loan 200. Go for the basics. Cash involves or no? Don't forget the basics. Cash involves or no? Cash is what? Asset. So 200,000 cash asset increase. Guys, only that is okay. Say me what is wrong there. So there is a rule. What is the rule? Asset should be equal to liability was equity. Samahara lama inna puta, they will think, මොනාද කරන්නේ මේක equal මචං මෙතන +200 දාපන්කෝ එහෙම බෑ පුතේ. You don't make it equal. If you record it correctly, it will be equal. So you cash increase or decrease? Cash increase. Who gave you the money? Bank. If bank gives you money, what do we call? If owner gives you money, what do we call? If owner gives you money, what do we call? If bank gives you money, what do you call? Huh? Bank loan. Very good. Bank loan is what? Liability will increase by 200. Then I said, not you all, not you all. That model am I said, they won't answer like this. They will see, example 1, example 2 number වෙනස් කළා දාපන්. ඒගොල්ලන් නිකන් ඒක එහෙම කරනවා. එහෙම නෙවෙයි. You are answering without referring, right? So simply you are like doing an exam. Why? You did not copy, you did not refer. Third one. Purchase 100,000 worth of stock for cash. Cash involves or no? බලන්න පුතේ. 100,000 purchase, cash decrease. Why did you pay the money? To buy stock. Stock is what putte? So cash asset increase, cash asset decrease, stock asset increase. Very good if you had done that, right? Next one. But still these are from examples if you agree with me, right? Fourth one, no? Purchase again goods but 40,000 on credit. Now we'll think like this, Buddha. Here look, Buddha. If you buy stock, stock will increase, no? 40,000. Stock. Cash 40,000. Decrease. I know. Correct or wrong? Why wrong? Why? So you have to write the stock second, then only it's correct. No, nothing like that. Why it is wrong? You did not pay cash. So cash did not decrease. It will decrease. Is it clear? Will not decrease. Then is it finished? That's all. It's not equal, no. If you buy stock, you did not pay means you have to pay. Have to pay for whom? Suppliers. We call that as what? Creditors. Another name, do you all remember? Trade, payable, loan. Increase by how much? 40,000. You can write the description as what would they? Creditors. I discussed 4. Right, I'm going to discuss the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here, right, okay? Right, let's see the 5th one, Pute. Paid 20,000 to creditors. You can't even see that in example. If you had done that, I'm really happy. Paid 20,000 to creditors. Cash involves or no? Everyone, cash involves or no? Cash is what? Hereafter I won't ask. Cash is what? You're not going to even change the answer, guys, you know? So cash is asset 20,000. Cash decrease. Why did you pay? Did you buy anything? No. You paid whom? If you pay owner, what do we call? If you pay owner means if you give money to the owner, what do we call? Princess? Katya? Kata karanda. If you pay owner, what do we call? Drawings. You are paying creditor. Who is creditor? Liability. So if you pay, liability is increasing or decreasing? Decreasing 20,000. Which liability? Creditor. Understood, guys? Anyone 5 out of 5 in order? Sha. Hariya. Hariya. 6th one, right? Paid rent 10,000. I think I don't want to explain. 10,000 cash decrease. Now the important one, guys. Rent is what? Rent is what? Do we have column for expense? Then what can we do? Because expense increase will reduce equity, we can directly record under equity. Why? Rent expense, okay? You can write rent expense or just write rent. Right, next one. 7th one. Owner withdrew 20,000 for personal use. Owner took 20,000 from the business. Cash involves or no? Involves. 20,000 cash decrease. If owner takes, what do we call, Putta? Drawing is what? Someone said expense. Owner do not capital lu, income nevelu, gattot expense lu. Yakage katawanniba. If owner gives, is it income? Capital. If owner takes it, then expense. Drawing. Capital will increase equity. Drawing would, what put they? Decrease equity. Right? So here it's not expense, it is what put they? It is drawings, right? Okay. Next one. 8th one. You repay the loan 35. Cash involves or no? 35,000 cash decrease. You repaid the bank loan, so your liability will decrease by 35,000. Good, right? If you had done so far. Bank loan would decrease. Ninth one, Bhute. Purchase 100,000 worth of machine for cash. Cash involves or no? 100,000 cash decrease. 100,000, can anyone say what would increase? You can't write stock cash. Stock means what you sell, Puta. This is what? Machinery is also asset. How many of you have got 9 out of 9? Good, Puta. Not now. The real deal is last one. Your O-level knowledge is playing with you right now. Asset equal lab plus equity. Right. You're going to learn something new right now. So, yes. So the homework, you could do homework perfectly. Right, Puta? Shall I say the correct answer first? I'm not going to explain. I'll just write the correct answer. You be happy if your answer is right. Sold 40,000 worth of goods for rupees 70,000. Cash involves or no? All. There is something you don't know from O level. Listen. Cash involves or no? How much cash involves? English. No, 40 or 70. Lachuata salli kiyada වැටුනේ පුතා? 70. Here look, Puta. Did you all write this? 70,000 cash increase. Why you received 70,000? Because you sold stock. Stock is what? Asset. Increase or decrease? Decrease. How much? Very good. Very good. Can you only write this? It should be equal. How many of you all did this? Correct. සමහර කට්ටිය කරේ රත උස්සන්නේ දන්නවා මෙයා දැන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහයි. Why? Why? Profit or income or profit or income? Profit. Income. You can't answer from my reaction, don't worry. Profit or income? Profit or income? So why did you write 30? I can't understand why. If you say this is profit, Puta, profit means profit is equal to income minus expense. I never taught you to record the profit here. මම කියලා දුන්නේ නැහැ නේද? මම කියලා දුන්නද? නෑ ඉතින් අපි දන්නවා O level එකේ. I never taught you to record profit. Did I teach? No. So I don't expect. This is correct, eh? This is correct. But this is done without meaning, Puta. Now let's see how to record. In O level, teachers will teach like this. Sometimes A level also. Puta 70, 40 විකනන් 30ක් profit නේ ලියනවා 30ක්. Okay teacher. But you record here only 4 things. Say me what are the 4 things? Capital, drawing, income. Why did you select like the profit? මම ඔයාලව මාට්ටු කරන්නද පුතේ මෙතන? මෙතන මාට්ටු කරන්නද? Everyone roughly show me in this. Make a pennanda. How to show that? This is correct, but show me in this. Then pennanda ඔයා කොහෙද දාන්නේ ඔයාලු 30,000. Sir, ඒක profit නේ මම මේ දෙක මැද දාන්නම් sir. මැද දාන්න බෑ එහෙම. Show me in this. How will you do? ඔයාලට තේරෙනවනේ මෙතන මාට්ටු කියලා නේ? Cash involves, yes, 70,000 cash plus stock 40,000 minus. Now what will you do for the 30,000? Will you record under equity? Can't. Will you record under income or expense? It's not income, it is profit. Profit is the difference between income and expense. Sir, මේ දෙන්නගේ මැද පොඩ්ඩක් මෙහෙම කරලා බෑ. මාට්ටුනේ, you all agree? මෙතන හරි බේරුණා because you are used to. මෙතන මාට්ටු, used to මාට්ටු. Understood guys? Say me what? Turn to, if you have the chapter 1 tube, turn to income note. හොඳට අහගෙන යන්න මේක. Last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. හොඳට අහගෙන යන්න මේක. Turn to chapter 1, income note. Go and see the first income I gave is sales. Read. Example number 1 for income is what, Pute? Everyone, very, very important. Until now, you were perfect is not important. Now it is important. What is, read the first example for income. Pute, I'll say sales. Mata danna demelen kiyanna. Sinhalen kiyanne vikunum. What is in Sinhala? Vikunum. In Tamil, I'll say evoloku vittiya. What is sales? Kiyata the vikke. So, you know this from O level. Do you all agree with me? O level or school or AAT. But if you get this, you don't know how to explain. Pute, this difference is not 30, wrong. Difference between these two is not 30, wrong. This 30 is what you know. Kiyata the vikke. Say me. I'll say in Tamil. Evaloku vittiya. I'll say in English. What is the sales income? 70. What is the cost of sales? 40. This difference only, Puta, you recorded here how much? 30. Is it clear, guys? So you do this right now. You don't do this, you do this right. Again, listen. If you are going to show here, you should show the income and expense. No, you studied a new word right now. Sales means income. Evoloku vittinga. Your class fee is my what, Pute? Income, no. You think whatever the amount you pay, I take home. I have to pay for the institute. I have to pay salary. I have to pay for the tudes. After minusing the class expense only, I'll get what? Profit. So my income is class fees. My expense is class fee expense. Is it clear? So hereafter, don't disappoint me. Today, now okay. It is, I agree with this. Look at this, Budhe. Your school teacher will write 30,000. Look at this. 70,000 cash, 40,000 stock. What is your income? Say me, everyone. What is your income? What is your 30? They know 30. What is your income? Key at the wikke. 70. Balanda Pute. What is the income name? Sales income. What is the expense? Name. Cost of sales. අපිට මතක cost of sale අය 7 වෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ opening stock plus purchase plus carriage inward plus loading minus closing stock cost of sale අයවා O level ඉවරයි කටපාඩම් නැහැ කීයටද මේකේ 70,000 ඔයා කීයටද වික්කේ කොච්චරක් වටින goods ද වික්කේ එවලෝ පුරුම යන goods විත්තිංග what is the cost of sales how much 40,000 what is it what is the expense cost of sales expense. So what is this now? Is it equal or no, Buddha? It's equal. Instead of this, you can straight away write how much? 30,000. So you wrote but without knowing the meaning. Is it clear? And this is not known as just profit, Buddha. We call it as what profit? Vikunala labena ආදායමට කියන්නේ not just profit. What profit? Then there is another profit known as net profit. You will learn in 3-4 classes. Understood or no, guys? So hereafter say me, guys, this 30,000 is not, some wrote income. This 30,000 is not income. This 30,000 is what, Pute? What profit? Very important. What profit? Gross profit. How to calculate gross profit? Sales income minus cost of sale expense. What is the sales income? Your friend is saying, what is sales income? Kiyata the vikke. Evoloku vittinga. Vikunum. Is it clear? What is the cost of sale expense? Evoloda goods vittinga. කොච්චරක් වටන goods ද වික්කේ? In English, cost of your sale. So 40. Difference is how much? 30. What do we call that profit? Gross profit. Exercise number 2, homework. නෙවෙයි. ආය homework තියෙනවා පුතේ. Exercise 2, homework. Should answer and come right, okay? If your answers are wrong, I won't scold. Try and come. Don't copy from the previous this one, right? නැත්තම් WhatsApp group හදාගෙන මේ answer share කරන්න එපා. ඔය වැඩ කරන්න එපා. And I'll add your numbers to the group from today onwards. I collected the numbers last week, no? I'll add from today onwards, right? අර group එකේ අනිත් කට්ටිය අයින් කරලා. Right, Budhe? Can I get a reply? Understood accounting equation? Now I want you all to think one thing before you leave the class. If you are absent today's class, how would be the next class? Are they absent now? Next class, what do you think? You will go and say, Sir, උගන්වනවා